Milan are out of the Coppa Italia, beaten 2-1 at home by Atalanta. But Gab, they're not happy about the penalty converted by Coop Miners.
Yeah, the Robo-Coop, as he's known to his friend. Milan took the lead 1-0. Great goal from Rafael Leao. Just a tremendous sweeping move between him and Theo. But then Coop Miners pulls one back almost straight away. And then they get this penalty where it's Alex Jimenez on Miranchuk. If you get a chance to see this, it's a classic case where the defender puts his leg across, and then Milan argue, I think, with some legitimacy, the striker just runs into him. So they do have VAR, unlike the League Cup semifinals. I think they have reason to feel a little bit aggrieved. Oh, and Gasperini, the lovable Gasperini, getting sent off in this game from
You don't
the
like
bench, as
Gasperini,
you
do you?
No, I really don't
No,
like
you
him.
don't. I've realised that after a while. It was a Rome derby in the other Coppa Italia game on Wednesday night, and Lazio had the upper hand 1-0. Gab, I'm guessing Mourinho wasn't too happy, was he?
Yeah, so this game was very old school. It was, so the first half was horrendous to watch. Second half, I thought, came alive much better, especially after Lazio got their penalty, which Roma complained. It's one of those penalties where, again, if you haven't seen it, where a player's going to kick the ball and the opponent
Just puts his foot in the way, didn't he?
puts his foot in the way. Mourinho says that this is a modern penalty. This never used to be called. First of all, is Mourinho right? I don't remember this being called very often. I think Mourinho was.
If there wasn't VAR, it wouldn't be called because it looked as though two players are going for the ball at the same time, and the referee would have been very hard pressed to say who got the ball and who got the player.
But obviously after that, I mean, Roma complained too much, and they didn't really have a chance on goal until like the very end with Belotti, and then after that there was a weird overhead kick from Lukaku, but we're talking like sort of minute 90, right? I think Lazio probably deserved it on the balance of play, but I agree with you. I think Mourinho has a point about that penalty. In the end, obviously, because it's a Rome derby, it turned into a zoo, and 3 players were sent off.
Of course,
as you do, including the Roma captain Mancini.
Fiorentina are also through to the Coppa Italia semi-final, beating Bologna on penalties. Gab, you like both these managers, don't you? Vincenzo Italiano and Thiago Motta.
Yeah, I really like them. I really like the way they play football. They play very attacking football. It's not going to be for everyone. Okay, that said, this game obviously finished 0-0. But
not a good example.
No, but they're very modern managers. They're very positive. They're very positive managers who show you that, hey, I don't need massive names, massive salaries to create chances. Even though some of them have very good individual players. Obviously, Nico Gonzalez for Fiorentina, and Xerxes, who's come up really big for Bologna.
So could one of these be the new De Zerbi?
Possibly. I mean, Thiago Motta, I think his next club is going to be a big club, not necessarily in Italy. Obviously, he's got the pedigree, having been at Barcelona and at Paris Saint-Germain as a player. I think he was at Paris Saint-Germain as a youth coach as well, if I'm not mistaken. So I think these are 2 guys to keep your eyes on.